Hello everyone. Today in this video we will see about the procedure or steps of guidance. What are the steps of guidance? First step is contacting the individual personality. The next step is conducting an interview. Then collection of cumulative records. After that, administration of psychological tests. Then collecting information regarding school, family or workplace environment. Then final interview, then preparation of profile, then treatment or therapy, and the last step is follow. We will see all these steps in detail now. First step is contacting the individual personality. In this step, what we will do is we will personally contact to the individual who needs guidance for the study of his emotional, social, physical, and intellectual problems. By meeting or contacting the individual, we will try to find out uh, individuals all these problems by conversing with him. Then next step is conducting an interview. What we will do or guide will do in this state or at this stage is he will speak personally with the individual and get all first hand information about his family background, vocational and educational plans, likes, dislikes, hobbies, interest, leisure time activities, etc., and to establish good rapport and build faith and trust so that the individual will share immediate details. At this stage, the talk will be informal and guide will try to uh, build the rapport between uh, individual and guide. So when they will talk informally, guide will get an idea about the background, family background, vocational and educational plans of the individual, his likes, dislikes, hobbies, interests, leisure time activities, all this information he will get. And with the help of this information, he will able to guide the individual. The next step is collection of cumulative records. Whatever records are available of the individual, like academic records, medical records, attendance records, health reports, progress cards, any evaluative remarks if are there from the school, then certificates and awards which the individual has received. All these records will be collected, either collected or analyzed. Through this information, by analyzing or by collecting these records, uh, guide will get an information, accurate idea about individual's interest, intellectual level, aptitude, special mental abilities and disabilities, educational achievements and health conditions, physical development, family background, friends, social background, economic background, behavior patterns, etc. At the previous stage, we said that uh, by interacting with an individual, we will get all this information. But to verify this information, this collection of cumulative records is very important. Then guide will try to find out exact problem of the individual. The next step is collecting information regarding school, family, workplace environment, etc. So, the individual who is seeking guidance about him, all the information is first have to collect by the guide, and then only he will be able to assist him or guide him to solve his problem. So, at this stage, the guide will collect all data and information about the individual from the school, family, workplace, etc. He will contact the persons who are close to him, whether those are from school, like principal, teachers, the members can be family members, or he is working, then his colleagues or friends, for their inputs about the individual as they are in close contact with him. It might possible that whatever information he couldn't get by collecting all types of reports, records, and by conversation with an individual. So some other information also can be collected uh, with from these people, those who are in close contact with him. The next step is final interview. After collecting all this information, the final interview will be planned, and this interview can be structured or semi-structured. Uh, the guide will plan questions or whatever questions will be asked in the interview, and he will try to collect more information from the individual. And sometimes questionnaire also will be given to the individual for collection of data or information. The next step is preparation of the profile. Till now, whatever information guide has collected from all this information, guide will understand the need of the individual and can judge his true problem. With all the information in front, the guide prepares the profile of the individual and decides what type of treatment would be effective for the individual. Uh, if the guide have not collected the whole information, and if he will believe on the individual whatever he is saying that is the problem, then the guidance process may be different. But after collecting all the information from all the sources, he will be able to understand what is exact problem of the individual and what guidance or what kind of treatment will be effective to solve his problem or to assist him to solve his problem. The next step is, and the most important step, all the steps are important, but this is the uh, main step, that is treatment or therapy. After deciding what type of treatment would be effective for the individual, actual treatment starts and guidance is provided. Various solutions of the problem will be put forth in front of the individual, and assistance is provided to him to take right decision. The guide will explain him. He will tell him about various solutions of the problem, and he will try to assist him to make the right choice or to take right decisions to solve his own problem. The last step is follow. This is very necessary step. After the guidance treatment or therapy is over, guide has to find out whether that treatment was effective, whether the problem is solved. If yes, at what extent the problem is solved. If not, then whether any other more sessions are required for the assistance to solve the problem, that guide has to check at this stage, at the follow-up stage. So there will be improvement in the individual regarding his problem. He will able to solve the problem. If it not so, then the guide will again arrange for the guidance program or all the procedure. Also will be decided if any changes are required to be made in the process, and again the process will start. So in this way, today we have seen the procedure or steps of guidance. Thank you so much for your patient listening.